Well, hello. Hello and blessed new moon. Here we are. I'm looking at the chat. Hello. Give you guys a second to get on. I've been really excited about our first new moon of the year, 2021. It's been an interesting year so far, and I'm sure it promises to probably continue to be a very interesting year. Hi, Catherine. I see you, beautiful. Welcome, welcome. So we're going to talk as I'm shuffling cards and getting the energies of the cards. We're going to be doing a couple quick card pulls later on as we talk and do our little thing. But let's talk a little bit about the energies, right? Let's talk about the energies of the new moon in Capricorn. I love Capricorns. I'm married to one, and I have a daughter who is a powerful Capricorn as well. And what I really love about this energy and what it lends us is a powerful opportunity to shift mindset, to focus on those things that maybe we don't tend to, especially for those of us who don't have a lot of earth sign in our natal charts or astrological charts. It can be kind of challenging to cement things, ground things, kind of hold still for a little bit. And what I love about the Capricorn energy is it lends us a little bit of that. And I think going off into this year, we need a little bit of grounding. There's been a lot of upheaval, a lot of shifting happening in a lot of major ways. And I believe we still have some of that to continue, being that this numerologically is a 5-year. So 5 is about freedom. I think we talked about this last month, revolution, about shifting things or perspectives, things that would weigh you down, tie you down, would make you feel restricted. You're going to be moving out of those kind of things. So I see people getting on. Hello, Priestess Selena. I see Candy. You made it. Yay. Hi, Lori. Meg, I see you. Rayanne, beautiful Rayanne. Lady Alex, love it. Hello, Callie, Clancy. Lindsay, hello. So welcome if this is your first time to the Luxunas Circle for New Moon. My name is Shakti. I'm the High Priestess of Luxunas, the Luxunas Sisterhood. And we're really happy that you're here. We have in the moderation, we have the moderators, we have some priestesses from our sisterhood. And thank you for being here to moderate and to watch over the chat and to answer any questions. So yes. Capricorns, just a really beautiful earthy sign. I love them because they're very prudent and practical. So some things that you can utilize this energy with, right? It's still the dark moon. In a couple of days, it will go into truly the new moon energy. So right now we're in a holding pattern. And I really like that because it kind of gets you ready, settled into these energies. Have you been feeling organization coming to you? Have you been feeling like, okay, I want to revamp some things, clear some things out? Did you pull out your label maker, dust it off? That's happened for a couple of people. And I know that that's an energy of Capricorn. Capricorns like to have things. I kind of joke with Mr. Wallace. I would say it in a box. So Mr. Wallace loves to collect. He can't get enough boxes, right? To have things organized and structured. And Cappies love that energy. So how we can utilize this and make this work for us is utilizing this energy to move us in the direction of things that we have been putting off and haven't been tending to. So a couple of things that you could do. You could take a class, that class that you've been wanting to take. Maybe you want to amp up your skills. Maybe there's something that you want to learn. That grounding energy of Capricorn can assist you with doing that. Powerful, powerful time to take up something new. And here's the thing. Some of us may be changing and shifting hobbies, right? Depending on the things that have happened in COVID. Maybe if we did some things that were outdoors or a lot of different things like that, we may not have had the time or the availability to do that. So we may have to shift gears and look at things. And so it's not necessarily holding on to things that don't work anymore, but looking at things that do, or inventing new ways of looking at things in your life. So I took some notes because there's so much to talk about with this. Like I said, so organizing areas or spaces in your life, physically as well as mentally. There may be some things in your life that you're kind of revamping. The old is coming back for a nice revisitation. Remember, I've said before, if you've been with me in old new moon circles, our past new moon circles, I should say, not old, but past new moon circles. We've been doing this for a little bit of time. We live in a secular type of energy. So things come around again. Even though we think we're done with them, they like to revisit just to make sure we've got the lesson, we've got it. And it's a different way of also looking at things with a different perspective. It's like, oh, okay, all right, I see things differently now. I see how I once responded to something, and now I see why. You can look at things from a different point of view, a different lens, different angle. So a lot of us have done a lot of growing. So this is a great opportunity for that. So if you find some things kind of coming around again, take a look at them. See if you still like it. Do you like it? Do you not? It's a great time to purge it if you don't. So yeah, I see this. Hi, Kyra. I see you. Hello, hello. I see you, Regina. So yes, there's that energy that is really bringing us to a new heading, right? What do you star in? What is your heading? What is your headline for this year? What do you want to shift into, move out, away from, and into something new? So here's a really, really great thing about the Capricorn energy as well. Being practical, they're really good at looking at what your need is versus your desire, right? So an example would be you really want a new relationship. You're wanting a relationship, something, let's say romantically. You want this relationship to feel good, to feel loved, and to feel inspired. Love does that, right? It's a great feeling. But what you really need, right, is self-care, self-love, tending to those parts of yourself that really only you can tend to. Because what happens in relationships when you put that expectation onto another, more times than not, they're going to fall short, or they're not going to live up to your expectations because the job is meant for you. So yeah, Capricorn is really good about that. So it's funny story, kind of like to give you the ideas of Capricorn. I will take them, but it's hard for me sometimes to take my Cappies to Costco with me, like a place I love to go and shop and peruse the aisles. And so Mr. Wallace or my daughter will say, we don't need that. We don't need that. Put that back. No, we're here for a certain thing. Let's get that thing. Let's go. For me, I want to look at the things, and we don't do samples now because of COVID, but back in the day, and just kind of look at all the stuff and kind of be, Costco's that adventure. If you have a Costco, I'm talking about, like a big warehouse wholesale place. They have always different things in there. So you don't really take a Capricorn to Costco unless you want them to keep you on track with your list. You get the things, you get out. So think about that in your life. Get the things and get out. What do you want? What is it that you're really desiring, you're really wanting to bring and manifest forward in your life? Capricorns are powerful manifestors as well. So if you're really wanting to bring something into your life, it's a really great time. Beginning of the year, kind of like a really nice little gifty to bring that energy about. You can focus on those things and say, okay, what's it going to take to bring this into my life? A lot of us now, because of the energy that we're in the world, it's really instantaneous, right? Everything is, a video can no longer be more than 2 minutes long. You've lost people's attention. So, and that's why TikTok is such a big thing, because it's like seconds long. You get the gist of it and you go. But manifestation can sometimes take longer than that, right? We have the powerful law of gestation. Things take time. It takes 9 months to grow a baby. Things take time in the world. In fact, for myself, as a good reminder, I have this little rock that says, good things take time. Hopefully it's not backwards for you. So that's a little reminder to me as I'm working on something. It's going to take a little bit of time. Am I going to be in it for the long haul? Do I have that commitment, right? Again, earth sign commitment. Do I have that commitment to do what it takes to see it through to the long haul, of however long it takes. And, it's not always up to us. It's kind of going up to the universe. That divine timing has to kind of be in sync with what we really need. So what are your desires versus your real needs? And so this is a really great time to look at all those things. So I love that the chat is going. Yeah. So there's Lori Swisher, manifestation definitely takes time. It does. And to build something up, you see a lot of people. Hi, Francine. I see you, beautiful. You see a lot of people out in the world that, you may admire them, right, for what they're doing, their skill set, their ability to maybe manifest something in their life that you're working on currently. And when you do that comparison thing, it can become very weighted, and you can become You can become a little bit impatient. You can go, well, it's working for them. What am I doing wrong? And chances are you're not doing it wrong, but what you're seeing is many, many, many hours or X amount of months, years behind the scenes of effort. Maybe they have a team. Maybe they have things that you don't know about that is being that you're not seeing. That's kind of obscure to what they're showing the world. And, for whatever, all intents and purposes, for whatever their goal is, that it's not important to show you exactly how they took them to get there, but what they're doing now is an inspiration for maybe what you want to do. So we often look to others for examples of what we desire, right? What does it look like? How are we going to approach it? Do we like it that way or do we want it differently? So you may find yourself doing some of that too, and that's all right. Just remember though, you're being guided to do it your way for a reason. You're being guided to pull in your own energies for a powerful, powerful reason. So don't be afraid to change things up in your life, right? Even though it may feel like with Earth, I get it. It's kind of a little bit more challenging, but what you root will sustain you for the whole year. So what is it that you're really wanting to root? And make the changes that you need. Be courageous to do so. And so we're going to be doing an exercise tonight, kind of regarding about that, kind of thinking about what we really feel, what we really desire in our life, what we would like to take root in our lives. Okay. So like I said, it could be learning a new skill, a new mindset, a new way of looking at life. It could be changing up everything and moving into a whole brand new spectrum. I don't know what it is that's going on in your life specifically, but I know the energies. And so when I'm telling you all of these things and giving you these examples, your desires versus your needs, really pay attention to how this can fit in your life, where you may have the desire for something, but is it really the need? Is it really what you need? Or is there something else that maybe you're overlooking that you need more? Right? So, yeah. Hello, Priestess Shamadine. I see you. Yes. Oh, I love the way you say that, Lori. Yes. Turn the soil. So, and churning the soil, turning over the soil. Let's see what you can do in this exercise that we do. I really want you to kind of take a moment to allow yourself to explore the possibilities. But first things first, what do you desire? Now remember, is it a need? Or is it a desire that maybe there's something more pressing that you need to look at first? So what is it you're wanting? What is it that you would like to see manifest this coming year? Yeah, I see you. So there's a lot going on right now. Definitely. So I want you to close your eyes for a moment. Do this with me. Allow yourself, you can do the fun chat in a second. I just want you to take this moment, okay, with me. Just close your eyes. Breathing into your space. I want you to call your energy back. Just feel it coming back to you and just be in this space. And I want you to ask yourself, in this year to come, 2021, what would I like to see manifest? What do I need to manifest? What is calling my attention? Just stay there for a minute and allow the first thoughts that don't feel forced to speak their way to you. Listen to them. Ask yourself again, is it desire or is it a need? What do I really need to know about manifestation for myself this year in 2021? Some of you may get, wait, allow yourself the experience of living to see what comes up for you. And some of you right off the bat, trust the answer you get. Now with that answer, I want you to picture what that would look like in your life. How would that be housed? What kind of energies do you need to be in to see that come to fruition? Are you on track with those energies? What can you do to align yourself to that powerful space? Remembering that good things take time. How committed are you to seeing this through? So I want you to open your eyes now. And if you have something to write with, share it in the chat. But if you have something to write with, write it down. Be inspired. Allow yourself room to just write, whatever comes to mind. Allow yourself and give yourself the permission to just go with it. Not worrying about the how to right now, but just go with it. Go with what you feel. Go with what you got. It's funny because sometimes we get the answers so quick and so easy, we think it has to be hard, right? So when you're in meditation and you say you're doing it, or you might need to do it again, especially if you kind of got caught up in your head. Sometimes we get that first answer and we go, oh no, it can't be that. Let me think harder. Let me just comment. Let me just do these things and energy wise and let's see what I get, right? But sometimes that first answer is the right one, that one that we think about without attachment to anything, without regard to how it's supposed to happen, how it's supposed to show up, how we're supposed to manifest it. So trust that first answer you got. And were you surprised by that answer? Or do you feel like it's something that has been happening for you anyway? You've been getting guided to it. I love Lori saying, Lori, you're just on fire tonight. Manifestation definitely takes time, mine for sure. I've been manifesting my whole life. Yes, we manifest all the time, things that we don't want, but maybe we do to work on things that we need to work on and things that we definitely want, right? So it seems like people, was it that Mr. Ross and I were learning about manifestation way back when, and we were talking about the conscious manifestation where you take the effort to making something happen that you really desire. And we were laughing about how easy it is to manifest the things that you don't want, right? Worrying about what may happen. And sometimes it usually does. Versus like working on a concentrated effort to manifest something, keeping your mind on track, keeping your energy in line and on track. That's important. So Clancy says you already knew. Perfect. So are you working and aligning yourself in that space? Are you working towards it? Do you feel like you're in alignment towards that? Right? So for instance, bringing in prosperity and abundance is an example. Well, that's wonderful. But what are you also doing on a logical level, practical level, to also fuel and implement that? What strategies have you learned in regards to relationship with money or whatever prosperity you decide is for you, abundance, prosperity, to align yourself into that energy so that it comes easily to you, right? If we want something here and we're over here, chances are it's not going to really manifest as easily for us. So it's important that we also line up into that energy. I love that, Meg. I love it. Hello, Missy. I see you. Welcome. So yes, so these are some powerful exercises to really get clear of. First answer, what do I really want? What do I really desire? Is it a need or a desire? Or is there something more that maybe needs to come forward first? These are questions that you ask, right? In an alignment, and usually high self comes and gives you the answer. So tonight we're going to do a special giveaway, and it's going to be intuitively done. So what I'm going to have Priestess Selena do is look at all the people who are chatting. So if you're not chatting, you may want to say hello and interact a little bit. So those who are chatting will be drawn into this giveaway, and I will intuitively send you a package. So based on what I feel in your energies. Those are always fun. I love doing that. Kind of like a little mystery thing. So yes, so tell me some things that you have decided to do for yourself this coming year, this January. Tell me some things. Tell me some things. I'm going to be pulling some cards. I'm going to be pulling from my deck. I have 2 Whisperings of the New Moon and Whisperings of the Dark Moon. So these are my favorite decks to use during this time. So yes, we're going to be pulling some cards. People who would like a reading, or just I just pull for whomever's in the chat. Let me know if you're interested. Yes, because there's sometimes we need a little bit of guidance. I feel like we already know. What I love about readings sometimes is that we may already know the answer, to what we need, but getting that verification that yeah, I knew that. Yeah. Okay. It's kind of like you get it from a source that isn't very vested into like, okay, it has to be this way. We get emotionally invested when you get it from an external source. Sometimes just that clarification, it's powerful, right? So yeah, beautiful. So let's see, Catherine, me. Okay. I see Lindsay. I see you. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, so I'm just going to randomly, Selena, you picked Catherine for a card pull. So that's beautiful. I will do that right now. So I believe that's what you meant. So yeah, so for myself, it's getting more focused on building the sisterhood and building Lexunas. Been working really hard on that, and all last year and this year, so it's continue. Okay, so Catherine, 2 cards, one jumped out. So one was reversed, meaning block, and the other one was upright. Okay, so here's the one that was reversed that you need a little bit of help with, a little bit of a reminder, and that is being willing to see the unseen. Okay, so what this is saying is that there are some things that you're more looking at things from a logical approach, what's kind of in front of you, not maybe opening up to a different lens, a different possibility. So it's something that maybe you're having a little bit of challenge looking beyond, right? We look at the practical of like what we have right in front of us as what we have to work with when there may be something completely new coming in. Because the second card is unlock your hidden talent. So what that means is that there is something that is hidden from you right now that you have within you that needs to be unlocked. So it's not about what is already readily available to you. They're saying it's unseen, but it's something that you may have an interest in, and you may need a little bit of a development or skill set to bring out. But it's a hidden talent, meaning that even though you may feel like you can't do it, they're saying it's a talent, so therefore you can. And sometimes even with talents, we have to work them, we have to hone them, but it is a skill you have. Okay, I love it, love it, love it. Okay, Priestess Selena, who next? So yes, there's let's see, the chat's good. Christina. Hello, Sister Christina. I'm so glad you're able to make it. And happy belated birthday. I know you are a Capricorn too. All right. And don't forget, those who are in the sisterhood, we have a beautiful opportunity tonight with Priestess Shalmadine. She will be doing intuitive channelings directly after this. So you'll definitely want to get on with that. So I got 2 cards for you to pull. They are both reversed. So that just means pay attention to where these blocks may be in your life. They're saying 2 things for you. All right. So right now, they're saying you are free to change your mind. Right now, you're feeling stuck because they were both reversed. So right now, you're feeling very stuck and you feel like there are no other options. You feel maybe a little bit, what is the word I want to use? discouraged. You're feeling discouraged. You feel they just give you the word trapped, like you're stuck. And what they're saying is, again, this message, let me see if I can do it again. Good things take time. They're saying that perfect timing is working for you. What is blocking you also is the impatience of when. When is it going to happen? I really, really, really want this. There's the thing about magic, right? That a lot of magicians know, which is no. And that is when we obsess over the results, when we're constantly looking at our watches saying, okay, like, where is it? Where is it? We actually block it from happening. It's called obsessing over the magical energies. You have to allow them to move. When we obsess over something, we actually hold it to us tightly, and we don't allow it to do what it needs to do and to bring into our sphere of influence what we're needing. So what the message is for you is you are not stuck, and you do have options. You actually can change your mind at any time. You are not stuck in the reality that you have set for yourself, but it will take time to move through it. And allow yourself that time. If you give yourself that patience, and if you commit to that time, however long it takes, you're going to be very happy with the results. Okay? So commit to it. All right. Lori. All right. Sister Lori. Okay. Ooh, girlfriend. All right. Let's just do that. All these cards are jumping. Okay. They just want me to give you the full. What have you been doing? All right. It's about, for you, your theme for the year should be joy. Okay. They're saying pursue what enlivens your soul. Okay. And they want you to feel that within. It's really about going into those spaces within yourself and talking to that landscape. There's a lot of certain areas of pockets of your life that need tending to, but you have to start with you. You have to find that core where the joy happens. That doesn't come from an exterior source, but it comes from within, right? Committing to that joy, committing to the things that are going to bring you true contentment, peace. They're saying that you need to remember that no matter what happens exteriorly, say in a present moment, those are direct results from past actions, not future actions. Therefore, whatever is in your present, and this goes for everybody, whatever is in your present moment doesn't mean that equals your future, okay? That is just presently what is manifested from some actions in the past. Therefore, proclaim and see your success each and every day. That should be the new alignment that you're going to need to bring in the things you're working on. They say that you need to remember your power, that you have that power within you, and to be ready, because change happens when we least expect it. So there should be some opportunities. They're giving me like 2 opportunities that may be coming to you. So be at the ready. And it happens when we're not, again, that obsessive type of energy, but when we're open and willing to see beyond our scope. Okay. We have this lens and we kind of see through, we kind of do that barrel look, at the world, but there's so much more. There's always so much more. So give yourself permission to just take a step back, regroup. They really want you to regroup this new moon. Take a breath and go, all right, where am I working too hard, and where am I pushing myself further than I need to, and not allowing the energies to also work for me? Okay. And in doing so, you will find that you have that power within you. It's all there, but it's how you're working it that is causing the blocks for you. Okay. So yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So they want to tell you everything, I know, right? Okay, so Selena, Priestess Selena, who's next? Okay, Lindsay would like one. All right, Lindsay. I'm so glad you're here. Is this your first time with us? If so, welcome. And again, hello to everybody. Even if you're not on the chat right now, welcome to everybody who's here. We're happy that you're here. It's a powerful new moon. So moon winds are my favorite. So, okay. Well, I'm happy you're here. Okay, so you got two. One was inverted, one was upright. Oh, right. Beautiful cards. So lately, they're giving me, you feel a little bit of instability. There's been a lot rocking your energy, your energetic boat. Okay. And what they're saying is it's important to connect to that deep knowing that transcends space and time, to the parts of you that are eternal, that go timeless. Okay. They want you to remember that you are more than just this incarnation. You're more than just Lindsay, who lives in the way that she does and does the things that she does. You're beyond that. And it's important that you give yourself a little bit of a grander scope when it comes to seeing yourself. Because when you do that, you allow yourself and give yourself the permission to be bigger, to look at yourself from a bigger scale, and to see yourself in the way that the universe does, which is timeless, endless, infinite. Okay. And from that space, you can even do a meditation about that with the mantra of I am timeless, I am limitless, I'm eternal. Take your ancestors with you. So they're telling me that there's some ancestral connection that needs tending to. So if you do not have an ancestral altar, I believe everybody should have one, whether doesn't matter what spiritual faith you come from. It's important to have pictures, a special place for pictures for those who've gone before us, our ancestors, connected through either DNA or through marriage, adoption, doesn't matter, that we consider family, that we love. And it says to remember them, to talk to them. Maybe you light a candle in front of them. It's important to remember we stand on their shoulders. We stand on the foundation they have paved. So it's important to connect to that. It will feed you a semblance of what's available to you, what's available, what you're made out of, right? So to be inspired by their stories, to be inspired by their work, because you have amazing things in store for you. But right now you feel a little bit downtrodden. There's a lot of energies that I just feel this, so anchor yourself in your true knowing. All right. Yes. I love it. All right. So, okay. Callie, beautiful Callie. Okay, I will do one more after Callie, and then Priestess Selena, I would love for you to do the drawing at the end. So, all right. So, Callie. All right. So lately, things have been a little bit challenging for you. They're saying that you need to do a little bit more laughter. It's almost as if, you take a step back and you just go, you know what? Laughter is huge. Laughter is a really big thing. I was reminded of that with the goddess Uzuli and Uzuli. And it's powerful. There's a powerful energy in laughter. Not only does it raise your vibration, raise the vibrations of your energy so fast, but there's something also about the mystery in the alchemy of laughter. We can laugh ourselves to tears, right? We can cry to tears. And there's something about shedding that energy that will enlivens our spirits and puts us in a place where we don't take ourselves so seriously. So there is a pressure that you've been feeling. The pressure, they're saying it's an amount of pressure that you've been going through. Things have been really challenging. And they're saying that there's a mystery behind all of this, all of what's been coming up for you. But don't forget the humor that life tends to offer. to offer us, sometimes in the most inconvenient moments. Sometimes we can laugh when we're nervous or laugh for different reasons, but they want you to remember that there is joy in everything in your life. And there's still more to come, right? Just when you think you've hit a pinnacle point, there's always more. There's always more to come. So we don't ever hit that ceiling of growth. And for you right now, you're going through some challenging times. There seems a little bit tumultuous times, but understand that you're going to get through it. You're moving through it. Use a little bit of laughter to also be your powerful steed to get you there, okay? And we are here to support you. You have your sisterhood. Okay, final one for the night. Oh, yes, definitely been Rayanne. Beautiful Rayanne. Yes, I hear you, Callie. Wow. Yeah, I can imagine. Just remember that you have your sisterhood to support you. You don't ever have, you share what you want, but understand that we are here for you too. I love it. Okay, Rayanne. Okay, so they want you to ground your energies. They say ground with Mother Earth. There's been a lot of ideas floating in your head, a lot of things, a lot of air. They need you to ground a little bit, right? So I know it's kind of cold where you are. There's a lot going on, but they also want you to go into that meditation where I was using the words like rooted and root. There's this beautiful saying that I love in the cards. It says, you're not here to do what has already been done. You're here to make your own mark in the world. So even though you have many examples in front of you of things to do, entrepreneurial kind of energies, they're saying you are here to make your own mark. You don't need to do that, like I would say that I was using as an example, a reference earlier, the comparison thing. Your path that leads you to your success is your own. And it may look like your own. You can do certain things, formulas of success, they call it, but your path is your own and your reach is your own. So trust in your instincts, trust in what they're telling you, ground your energies, see yourself in that commitment, which I know you're so powerful to do. See yourself really looking at everything and saying, okay, am I doing the things? Am I housing the energy that's going to bring me into that alignment that I really need right now? And what do I really need? Remember, it's important to ask that because there may be something that you need to take care of first before that other need you think you need to do. So there's something else first that needs to be taken care of. Then this will kind of fall right in line where you can work that. Okay. And remember, just because something has been done, you have your own take on it. Okay. That's why there are so many beautiful, blessed readers in the world that do like what I'm doing right now. And all of them, like beautiful Priestess Shalmadine that will be coming on, has this powerful energy. She has this powerful gift. We all have gifts, but it doesn't mean just because we have one that seems similar that we also can express our gifts. It's important that you believe in your path and believe in your own abilities. Okay. So there you are. Oh, right. So Priestess Selena has draw us out of all the chat that's been going on. Yes. I love it. So Priestess Selena, we're ready. Let us know. Clancy. Oh, right. So congratulations, Clancy. I think people were saying goodbye to her. She was having have a good night, Clancy. She's off right now. But congratulations, Clancy. I'm so excited for you. So I'll be getting in touch with her and making up something wonderful for her. But here's the thing to all of you as we close for the evening, for this night. Remember, right now, with all that information I gave you, allow what sticks to stick, right? Don't worry about the rest of it. really allow yourself and give yourself permission to go deep tonight, go deep even in tomorrow. You can redo the meditation or you can do a similar meditation and ask yourself, what is really needed in everything that I desire? What is really needed? And work on that first, allowing yourself to take the time for this, because you know what? You're worth it. You're worth the time. You're worth the extended effort. You're worth however long it takes to get to what it is that you're desiring, that you really need, right? So it goes hand in hand interchangeably. But believe that good things do come. It doesn't matter how long you may be working through something that feels arduous, good things come. Keep going, keep going, keep going, and use these energies to assist you. Organize your life, right, in the way that you would like to see the stream. Well, organize your life in the energy that you would like it to go in. So pull out the things, weed out the things that aren't working, right? This is a beautiful time. People usually use January for like, okay, but there's so much more going on. In fact, the Lunar New Year, which is in February, is going to be the year of the ox. So get ready. We'll be talking about that the next new moon. So give yourself permission to free up space, time, whatever is draining and siphoning from you, because this is also the year 5, which is about freedom to express, to be seen, to do the things, all the things that your heart desires. Okay. So much love to each of you. Thank you for being on with me. And again, welcome to those who are new. Now, for those, you hear me talking about the sisterhood a little bit, right? So right now, our doors are not open for new membership. We will be opening again in the spring, come the spring equinox here in the northern hemisphere. So allow yourself to work with these beautiful new moon rituals that we do every month. Also, you can go on to our Moon Alchemy group pages. You can find that on Facebook, and I'll have Priestess Selena link that into the chat, so you can find us there. And that is open year round, so you're able to join us there, to connect with us, to talk, and to just share experiences. Because right now we need each other. We need community. Right now it's challenging to find our voice and our footing with the world in the way that it is. So having an online presence, having that connection online is such a beautiful gift. So I hope to see you there. And if not, I hope to see you next month. So much love, so many blessings. Take care, everybody. Goddess blessings to you. Mwah. Have a good evening.